already scalped in and out of Zynga. Most people, when they have a very small amount of money, do not think that you can learn with $2,500 and put on lots of different positions. Do you see the column all the way on the right-hand side where it says BP effect?
Yeah.
Okay. There is right now, your overall total, your buying power effect is how much money?
$232.10.
So you have 5 positions on, which is an amazing learning experience, okay? And you have a grand total of $232 being used in capital.
Yeah.
That's less than 10% of your capital. Now, if you look at the next column down, which is P&L, year to date. Now, this is just, I'm only trying to straight line and do a little bit straight line numbers and a little interpolation, that kind of thing, because it's just, people need to understand the magnitude of expected return. So if you take how much money are you up year to date, just the first couple of months? $40, right?
$45.
$45 as of today. It's not the $45. It's that $45, okay?
Yeah.
On a $2,500 account.
It's pretty good. It's okay.
It's a 20% annualized return on a small amount of money. You've only done 6 positions. I want you to have on 15 positions. It's about number of occurrences. But you don't realize there's people all over they'll kill for a 20% return.
Yeah.
Like, you can take this stuff off. Now, I know the transaction costs and everything else, and we get it. And we got a lot more work to do. But can you imagine how much you've learned in the last couple of weeks just with these 5 positions on? Now, let's look at the positions, and your total delta is 39, right?
Yeah.
But some of these positions have inverse, like the delta has a different basis than what it looks like. It's kind of fake.
Okay.
You know what fake is? Like Tony, think about it, fake. No. Okay.
So, he was mean to me today, so I'm not going to stick up for him.
Okay. So, like, you're short BlackBerry, but you're long Facebook.
Yes.
You're short, you're long Groupon, and you're short IWM. You have nice little profits in everything today except VXX, which you're down a little bit of money in, right, today. That's it. But you notice how everything's being distributed?
Yeah.
Now, if you go up to upper right-hand, here, do me a favor, because most people are used to watching this in the old layout. Can you just go to the old layout for a quick second? Make this really simple. Okay. And what I'd like
This is not what you want, though, still.
No, just leave it. Just leave it.
Okay.
And go to where it says not weighted on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Right there. Click on it. Now, we're just going to do something really simple here. Click on beta weighting and type in SPY. This is just a first step. Okay. Now, when we do that, do you see where it says net shares?
Yeah.
It says minus 12, right? Mm-hmm. Minus 12.
Yeah, I see that.
Do you know what that means?
That
your
when
total
you
position
weigh it
towards
the S&P 500
you're short the
index.
Equivalent of 12 shares of spiders.
Oh.
Okay, now unweighted. Go back to that column right there where you just weighted it, and click on the little circle. Click off beta weighting. Now, what does it show your net shares?
39.54.
Okay, so without weighting this to really see what you have on relative to the rest of the market, it shows you long 40 shares of stock.
Yeah.
Which you would look at that and go, oh no, the market's down a little bit today. I should be losing money because I'm net long 40 shares of spiders. But when you weighted it to the spiders, you're actually short.
Yeah, we're going to have to cover that tomorrow. Because I've got questions now.
Okay, but,
we don't have time.
Your real position is short 10 shares of stock, even though it shows on here that you're long 40. That's the neatest thing about this platform. And that's the cool thing about, again, new age technology and the new age investor. The old school investor doesn't even know what they're investing in. You can figure out your positions down to the penny instantly with full transparency and the ability to beta weight it. It's really cool.
So the net shares really doesn't matter. It's just you really should be beta weighting it the whole time. What is this S&P doing to my self-esteem here? So I mean, I've got a lot of questions. You just opened up a big can of worms. So we'll save it for tomorrow because that'll be a good topic to cover.
Very cool. Coming up next is Tim Knight, and after Tim, it will be Tony and myself back at 2:30.